Explosive submission on Joy Prime and of course Accra Television. Ninya legal vacation away ranting Ivan Kyei Innocent or your youth activist and of course Solomon Owusu communications director ma United Party Allied Party no abusia for omo to be their money attach and yasem get to na so no body o se Ghana how him say oh your man any serious back say o say niema na attach am yes legal vacation tino adibo ahene wa have cases no ye chese ye from omo nkokot no o say nyansa bi anim there's no sense in what they are doing na the omo propaganda ye can legal vacation e for judges and do what in channel say your lawyer na so nkokot say wa wasem abusia Solomon Owusu sanija egu attach aso so no dey ono am the document o say attach am o say onim dey o ye mu nya no kramasa. And of Fire Ghana Bar Association, a political group according to Solomon Owusu Ivan Kyei. What say Masa come home and move release statement. Judges now some legal vacation for moon. Omo komo ma mountains or mumpe. I'm not in China to mobile park so. Full videos no ebe toja right here on Sokatwa Show. Obe subscribe. We are bell notification icon button on video no drop here on Sabeka free to leave your comment in the comment section. Obe share link in am for fro and ye be a share. Lel Flower Green Clean Solution Center. Me go su eba on kaya na power me open cleaning company. I'm a be prepare you fee honum office ho church bank institution. I'm how come how you ho ba no nim betia. Me show friend numbers no good screens. The krabi ne bejo ni atwa ne yopo at the amount. O trend ye friend number what? Backhomeaccess.com about Ghana for more money. Abusia Edina Wusi, business been a Wusi, Unigana, and don't mean crochet, fashions. You see your eyes and your hands in this country. You have a site near community building project. I do learn to never come on the cratch. Your boss, you ever come on the cratch. A done contract and a that's what foundation level. You ever come on the cratch. And you're a chronicle cool. You ever add the pictures, videos, near some reports. And what you friend number the good screen is fashions and as a go on to backhomeaccess.com no place or request CA say obabi company wo school na person monitor academic progress fashions e be call any teachers for kudin komo o person ko sere busuani bi na de bibi kwacha busuani bi o de friend na fashions e be tware yopo e de ama wonya asase bi abasa wo to na nipa na wo to asase won ka no kre ne nkyerɛw e da nwuram ana na nwuram e wo kwa ho na kwa ho e ben so ho wo de wo tware de me say friend number no what ye be kwa ko tware yopo e de ama backhomeaccess.com. For first insert, Ivan Kyei Innocent, 21 minutes. A jaw said go Atta Kyea Ghana Bar Association.
That we have a case upper mind back one, yen serious was as we saw. We Ghana feel who I'm not sure so Ubenya or mindful for.
Oh,
because this legal vacation conversation is the most useless conversation ever to occupy TV station and the media space. I have wasted time to discuss this whole thing because a deliberate orchestration by some individuals just to stifle a certain political conversation and yet about whether a seven or more Canadians womb a Yinaso womb a woman and as a way. It's just partisan propaganda and a month for a year. Now, you can say legal vacation. There is nothing called legal vacation. A man for creation.
Okay.
The thing your friend is saying a vacation for the judiciary, not legal vacation. And I think a tradition which started somewhere in your friend say in the UK. Judicial calendar now. I think they have Michaelis, they have Hilary, then the last one they have Easter. And then they have your friends saying Trinity in the last one. So after Trinity, they go on holidays. So, but yeah, who said judges need time to refresh, because the whole idea, I said, because of brain strain, what transcendent as a form. And there was a attorney general in the UK who went to Parliament to justify that somewhere around 1882. Now, the reason why judges need to go for that particular vacation, and it was for judges. But the only different lawyers come in and they say, because yana ya tenants na mobile ho, so what my juma say host to form wo han nyina, mo say mo break, enti mo do station born you ma. Better free me fear about better ha. But does it mean I'm on break?
David, wouldn't break, yana you break.
Enti your friend say you call a poano, I say your friend say Tuesday ye nyimwene. Your friend say when I say onye ye nipa da sani na enko pono so enko
ya adwene.
It doesn't mean say canoe no and enko see on Tuesday. And the canoe no over town because nipa na so about them the canoe no or the or holiday. But it doesn't mean the holidays for the canoe.
Okay.
This is just common sense. And any basis in the constitution.
Okay.
It's just convenient arrangement crafted out of tradition. Uko US also they have adopted certain part of it. And yet to say UK dear no and I so ya adopt and I dia ba say na no other toko judges call your friend say break or issue statement affirming some of the court no as for better say judges call ekodi asem. Nothing has changed. It's the same tradition na your friend saying bafu boni twaso because you can say judicial vacation or whatever they call it, legal vacation. It does not mean a complete absence of judicial intervention within the country because we live in a social environment. There is always back and forth litigation, emergency situation, and so forth. So nobody can contest the fact to say judges need to sit. As to who and who to sit is another thing. And again, Chief Justice has no power to tell Obi say makasa kwatenase kodi asem we na di. Because that is the impression that Ghana Bar Association, the MPP, are selling to people. Say, your friend say Chief Justice should selective high-profile cases. No, you can only select a judge and a court that will function, not cases. You can only select a judge and then a court, but not a case. And the case be Chief Justice and selective case be nasa judge na odi assembly no. Say oye boni din ka ho bia it means obetimi atanase
adisa case no.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not up ya adubo ahe case ya fa we case ntino ya fan say ye bedi no nko as a special we as a judges betanase. So the political propaganda now more ye no is devoid of wit, it's devoid of wisdom, it's devoid of logic, reasoning. Just say nyansa bia anim and on what their media no and nobody is also asking this basic critical question in the first place. The holiday is not for you. It's for judges. Who say judges are issue statement they're complaining. So why is the Ghana Bar Association just a hypocritical group of mono? Everybody knows them. Or more solely or more politically. And they are so biased to the sense that they can't even shut up to cover their biases. Always they have to be. There was a time they came out to embarrass themselves when the Chief Justice was removed. Judicial Association, I'm a catch it all. I will chroma say, who's on issue statement. But Ghana Bar Association was backing. I know they could not even premise their argument on a single basis of law. And a basa nekoe. Now know the Ababa who said the vacation is for judges? Who said the vacation is for lawyers? Because the TNA, you can't lawyer. Going to court is just one part of your many functions. If they can we say a legal vacation, station here for saying CTV. So definitely you have a lawyer. And the legal judicial vacation, lawyer no majuma. Ghana Commercial Bank, they have a lawyer. Legal vacation, he doesn't go to work. The only part I will enjoy because you go to court and the judge holiday. The holiday is not for you because lawyer be or Jumama Ghana Commercial Bank because you can't lawyer have joined us or more court. Else for much my barristers and as for solicitors or more man for no major work happen within corporate entities. Like Ghana Commercial Bank, like a friend is saying University of Ghana may have it lawyers. Most of the big corporations, and these lawyers are functioning. They have nothing to do with what so-called legal vacation. And the vacation, was designed for judges, not lawyers. Only those who go to court will benefit, just like medical fishermen. And it is highly unreasonable for any person to suggest to say holiday, your friend saying. May a lawyer offer me a member. Yes, it's your right. Nobody can point a gun to your head. Say, bra, best way. And then there is this another funny argument they make. Say, to offer CI 47 now. CI 47 I'm making provision. CI 47 and yet, your friend say constitution. And a CI 47 and yet act of parliament. And yeah, your friend is saying constitutional instrument. No, it cannot override any of these. You fancy laws ya makan ho asemi. And you can see I-47 na. Kroma nsemo how. Civil procedure. When say oba the judiciary na wa hu. Ya was civil cases and ya was criminal cases. Ni nyina na ya was procedure ya guide. And you oba the criminal cases ya was what we call ya fancy Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act. Act 30. And they regulate all criminal cases. Yeah. And your friend saying CI 47 and procedure for civil cases. And this is Obi Kokotu Obiko kotu ade from CI 47 na civil case na otam the course oyamfa your de assessment for criminal matter nipa na dwene mu da ho because quotation na wo kotu no I involve civil procedure civil matters cases here can was adubo ahene na sefo they are criminal matters so you cannot lift a civil procedure provision not to apply to what a criminal matter because there is a reason why constitutional frameworks in the car say ye che obi say ye di na sema the person require a speedy trial in a criminal matter because for instance very often most of the criminal cases wo mfirifie na woko what that prison and abesenko and just imagine say mranti omo from say adubu ahene hwan hanan nti sanka adubu ahene hanan efrin sawam na da bi ombesenko prison ka MPP be ko say momu ni omo asamentantam does it make sense so you see say several mo kan bia ni hwan nyina so ni sabi nyansa wom ana yetu afra ana media for no so no but ade ye me time wo kroma na yes media for no ma ye mo say ye gina mfimfini ye neutral ye mbisa question ye de ne say read text message sabi what one wo nya zombie you are a human being ebi akra you are better educated than the joker sitting in front of you doing politics you understand the issue far better than so it is your job always to put reasonable questions to the person to elicit reasonable response or listeners. You don't just condone because the person is pushing forward nonsense of an argument. You know, we know where no one can say no say no where Jan Hoko. Yes, Chief Justice Ashada and I was selected high profile cases. Yeah, my mention was simple and say this here. Say Chief Justice and Oko online says Atta Kyea Justice Tokono abra legal vacation last 2 years. I say I use 2 years or yes. Or yeah, 7 or 10 courts are not much so moody as and this is what happened. They can't legal vacation. Court na judges no call leave. So what you do is you bet me you one judge. On the nam various courts na judges ni hono. Na wahwe nsem but only substantive matter because issue no on said nim ho asem. So what you do is over no case na cause no be file for injunction and yes substantive case. Obia file for motion bia ehia you find say judicial pronouncement on it. So these are cases the judge can pick. Now we di injunction based on the fact and as for my granted. But the substantive matter na kono judge ni hu kwan so kwakwo ura court A court B so okwakwo this asem no. So what they do ni say me vacation judge this is my court. Nsem na me did that no there. I can continue and look at the substantive matter. But me call in unwe court wa motions among for filing injunction interlocutory injunctions. Me call unwe court wa how mean to the main case. But me a metihana me na among for court no me ankasa me court there and some me di no me to aso. So judge no mo yi no one of those judges are odi hana na asefo no enti ono ankasa ni case ya odi there. So any new judge and I said new judge be na ebedi hana and asefo na asaba judge na oti asem no so no ono no yese on vacation or na be call other court no enti okodidi amanfo de awia na wutimi kodi amanfo de wo de na wutimi nka so this is not a novelty and yen nyina yet here we are pushing say your friends saying we want speedy trial and that is what Ghana so sometimes it's not about even what the Attorney General want to. It's not about what the president wants. It is about what the people of this country want. Si krom na bisa Ghana for say whether they want speedy trial or not. You must be a joker. You must be a joker to sit on TV and seek to suggest to say your friend is saying Sanyama way Ghana for are not interested in. Ghana for are interested in this thing. And for me, I think say they are questioning easy politics being thrown around by easy minds and no serious person. That is why I told you that this particular conversation is the most useless conversation ever. I bet occupy the media space to take our time because nothing has happened. Some individuals, because cases in Atta Kyea in one of the cases where I think all the 3 months and I cross-examination, they're just wasting the time. So they just need this extra month to pass. And I think in his last cross-examination, the lawyer, judge, catch it and say he has just one time to finish because you can't use more than 3 months to do one person cross-examination. And then the only year delay tactics. Because when you are dealing with a bad case, and you know, sir, you don't have any way to be able to charge your client now. What your new brand is a power in the firm. But I would himself who solid basis or clients never jana mana coffee as nobody bima. I never cry now by press yenny as them. So for me, I think that nothing has happened. But unfortunately, in the environment we find ourselves, you know, you're poisoning the minds of a lot of people with this dirty politics. And for that matter, no, people don't even understand some of these things. And they are phrasing in such a way, say, asem na yakoso no so we see abontina bisa Ghana ni a entrechire mu kra do ni ho na wate ase and once ya kan sem na bom and the chief justice ya bias and the chief justice ashadana chief justice enim case onim judge onim court. That's what he does. Eti obefa say even though media for nyina ko ya find say vacation but he had to be transfer ya adwuma. Because yes, Ghana for your politics NTA. But say ya we ne de na the same ya can go to Onua TV. Obetimi akọ your friend saying CTV and any other Metro TV already text messages man for ebe send aba. Eti wo adwuma that you can do full time. So oko Metro TV a text message na oko ready. Oko other way ya because you can't go there so oko host program because a hono fancy but the hana ya wo there no there you can do everything. And ono ne hono na adu boahene na sefo na supposed to come.
Enti ase. Okay.
So what is this nonsense these people are putting up? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. That is why I'm make I just say, so what in nsem na se a, nsem na mo kan nyina nsem hunu. And it wastes everybody's time. Because if criminal trial we want speedy trial. I know the day say chief justice o didn't tantem kra wo na boawo. Because there are some tools when you easy.
Yeah.
Now no here are Thomas Pate and then mu ye ko work up here nim gwase omo ye ni na sem wie yo. Do free sank ye di na sem wie da se ye na kotuma na ya clear na. Enka de offer bi nko be fam. So the mere fact that criminal issue hang on your head mpo no e ya de so na so na adenam. E di say yes ye di asem no tentem ama wa. E so ma wani je. And again, and no mo call court no. Abrante Bakoka and the lawyer ni ho, the lawyer saw vacation, and I think that flipped to mind the Chachuchi Kata incident.
Yeah.
When he went to court that day na yes sentence no nyawe.
No nyawe.
Then he stood on his feet and catch and said, "My lord, your friend said, my lawyer ain't near around." And see, your friend saying, "Abaya, yan twan no manamra." Judge na catch and says, "All kind of constitution no ma constitution is an accused person be our right to a counsel, a lawyer." But not a particular lawyer. So the mere fact that a lawyer in the around doesn't mean say minimum asem. Lawyers in a he was sentenced and was thrown to jail in the absence of his lawyer. You have this history in mind, and these jokers are going around saying what? It's a politics. No, yeah, can sema ye nyansa sema obi gina nchen na oni wa fa kra na at least. Obi hu sa sema wo kan nyansa wo minyina so wo mu. Ye di wasem wo se wunya nya bone obi se wa ye bone ye di wasem na ye di ntantam anya wo kura na nka ba bo
am wasan
wuti e di say de nipa na o pa kwanya sign ni tini tiem say ye di masam ntantam o ye di masam
asam na
kwantam do does it even make sense? And you see, sometimes I'm so surprised at what the MPP has become. And sometimes, and it's unfortunate, Ghana Bar Association consistently not a drag. I know it's not all the lawyers, but there are fine lawyers within the fold. But you see, the entity are turning into a political entity because I'm told the woman leading today, your friend is one of the leading MPP with Dogate, the wife. You see, they are making the entity look so dirty because many of the public confrontation statement of Owusu sometimes and they don't even need to go there at all. Because can be in the first place, I say legal vacation. You know, there is nothing called legal vacation. A judicial vacation for judges. Now for issue statement, it should be the law. Your friends the judges association.
Yeah.
So sure. And staffs they enjoy that holiday. Judicial service staffs, omu mom na esen komu di statement about because the holiday is for them. this vacation, yeah, judges say better now say the staff was all work.
Registrar, clerk.
Obia can hold it. They are not complaining. Now, why we are private lawyer?
Private lawyer.
Ah, Obia Kwakwa force with Dimas and Mam, and by force, no. When we and Ghana Bar Association is following this nonsense issue statement. What I say? So I think Ubegu and Dimas a crana, go and Dimas in the way, Nippon, but in this brazen manner, it's so embarrassing. That is why I'm urging Mianka Madam for lawyer.
Yeah.
They need to form a rival group because this particular association is tainted. But it's almost the legal society, it's a law society now. Yeah, they need to.
Yeah.
Because this entity you see is a political tool. So you need to neutralize it. And yes, the monopoly on that drag because you're betrana omudin semunina ya omoa. O can who be back. And why don't you pull out? And form your friends a new association because the monopoly in Metis and almost what they court is a joke because you cannot force somebody to be part of an association. The Legal Bar Association, the constitutional framers envisage, and yet this group. Once you are a lawyer, what qualifier when your friend is saying license from Ghana Legal Council, no, in the eyes of the constitution, you are part of Ghana, your friend saying Bar Association. But these people have adopted the name and on modern name and they did politics and they didn't say and some no crab na sabi kana nipa nka bi mawa and some we makodi a statement you cover statement and akan emu ha nyina so bi anim adwen bi anim what I say I think they should stop embarrassing themselves if they want to do politics just politics free obi atimi bi carpenter need to me be na galam say for kra ye bi. Inti there na see lawyer how kwan say obey you avail gu ababa. We don't need to
politics.
Yeah, you can join. You can join. You can do the politics. Then obi who say o kasa. You are not talking for lawyers. But a lot of decent lawyers, very nice, intelligent people moya sa niema we are. You drag their name.
Yeah.
Which is not supposed to be so. Who your politics a film na call your politics. Don't denigrate your friend saying the institution. It's really embarrassing because and some of my church me from Baby and Betana High. Unza Ama and 7 look as I'm cram crabina like on Papa Ni Hono be a new fian and some Bruno Moody. But legal vacation is not a new thing. It has been happening. But culture say a new constitutional basis. I adopt a tradition from UK. And our calendar they divided into 4. The last one and the Trinity and they have a holiday. It was created for judges. Lawyers only benefit because of their interaction with judges. Then as a for that period, no one so will take it as a holiday. So there is nothing called legal vacation. It is judicial vacation. The judges only benefit and enjoy because at the same time there are lawyers working in corporate firms. They don't go on holiday because the so-called legal vacation. There are lawyers working in schools. Much are there? They are doing so because by the virtue of the fact that they are lawyers and on what they are there. They are not on vacation because there is so-called legal vacation. So this common sense will tell you, say, it is not for judges. And you see, I say common sense. Enough incentive to provoke even the damp mind, the mind that is so damp, to appreciate, say, holiday can you say me, and for lawyers, na man for who did for judges. It is like judges in a natural statement. I never talk about things, then, but, Anna, Chief Justice, any issue warrant, kind of warrant, you know. There is no mention of a case. Say, Wasalati MPP, no. Now, he can't even do that. Now, only cases in a course of court, you got court near the punching, court, the same court na ye di Hananum case, you know. Ye di punching case, we could be a punching, you could be a cook case. Or Korean and Nora, or Hona Yedi be a sass. Sa cases when you are so. Now, I didn't Ghana Bar Association and Casa for some group on so there, and I'm not Munipa. So sometimes
so obvious.
The biases are so in your obvious. You're so nauseating and dirty.
Oh, we are pay and I'm a copy of Joy Prime. Over the weekend, Solomon Owusu copy more on also in the submission, Ebetoga. Now, Solomon Owusu submission, the Jawu 10 minutes. Abusia, Ghana Bar Association, the Atta Kyea. Also, I say
so the Ghana Bar Association, they've issued a statement. Have you seen the statement?
I read it. I read it, and blessed. You see, the last time we were told by the Judiciary or the Chief Justice that our course had about 30,000 cases.
Outstanding cases.
Outstanding cases.
Yes.
what Upon Nkrumah and Co have done suggests to me there are cases, a lot of them that have to be thrown into the garbage. That they are just wasting the cost time. They are just piling cases there just to add up to the numbers. Either than that, the Ghana Bar Association,
Yes.
the statement that they issued, they were not talking law. Say traditions, conventions. But does conventions and traditions supersede laws?
Oh, but you don't see the CI they were referring to.
But the CI is clear. Let's go into the CI. Let's go there. That even makes it makes the matters worse.
Maybe it's a civil procedure.
You know the CI 47 was that order 79.
So you are quoting the document to me.
Yeah, you see that is why I always bring them.
You always have.
When I want to refer to that document on the phone, your internet is disappointing.
I know.
But you have it. You give it. Read it for me. CI 47. Fantastic.
Solo, you have to go digital. All these documents you bring into the studio.
I would have referred.
You are intimidating me, Solo. It's not fair, but you go.
Viewers, forgive me. I didn't print this one.
Okay. Next time you print this
Order
one.
79.
Yes.
Listen to what their own rules of engagement says. Rule 1.
Yes.
The 30 days and hours of sitting. 1. Subject to the Courts Act 1993, Act 459, as amended, the Chief Justice may appoint any day, including vacations, for the hearing of causes or matters as circumstances require.
So that's what we have on the screen.
Good word, producer.
So for a minute, I thought Solo you were
No, how can I do that? I have never done.
No, because you know you're not a lawyer, so I was scared.
Let me tell you something about this whole business of being a lawyer, Any law that is so ambiguous to the ordinary man is not a law. Because the law is coming to regulate human beings.
Okay, so it must be clear.
It must be clear. It must be clear. It must be understood by every ordinary person on the street. So don't let anybody come and confuse you. Hey, lawyer. Stop that. This is so clear. What is so ambiguous about this? Now the GBA that is supposed to be made up of lawyers, that must be understanding law. You see, I told you that when they come and speak, not that they are speaking any law anyway. They rely on the Rule 4. And listen to what the Rule 4 says.
Okay.
Subject to Rule 1 of 1. That is, whatever you are going to say here must be subject to what is stated in Order 79, Rule 1. The following periods shall be observed in the High Court as vacations. So if the Chief Justice directs or issues a warrant that some cases must go on during the vacation, no law under the sun can override that. And so I was very surprised to hear from people made up of lawyers go write a petition to the Chief Justice that per convention and not per any laws, the decision of the Chief Justice must be withdrawn. I was scandalized. But if the Ghana Bar Association will listen to me this morning, let me give them a historical background as why we have NAGRAT, we have NAT, and we have concerned teachers. You know, in the early 80s and 90s coming to 2000, we had only one teacher union called the National Association of Teachers, NAT. When they spoke in this country, everybody shivered. Now they started doing politics with that body called NAT, and that infuriated a lot of the members of that body. So immediately, there was a splinter group out of it called the National Association of Graduate Teachers. So they came out of NAT, further reducing the power, the bargaining power of NAT. Now then, NAGRAT also came in. People saw that, look, you are also trying to do politics. And another group also came out of it called concerned teachers. So which teacher is not concerned? Every teacher is concerned. But they came with the concerned teachers. So as we speak, the teacher unions or the teacher body has a lot of splinter groups. So they are unable to do things together. That is precisely what I see with this Ghana Bar Association. Remember the Tokonu case? One fine Saturday, nobody had called them to do anything. All of a sudden, they say extraordinary GBA meeting or conference. Where were they hosting it? Labadi Beach. Have you been to Labadi Beach on Saturday before? That is where your own DJ Black. You go there, the spinners are spinning. These people went and danced. After eating, they came to tell us that they have voted that the Chief Justice or the President must withdraw his decision to suspend the chief justice. When it was written black and white in the constitution that the president had that power. As you speak, where is Tokono? Is Tokono not in the house? By following these Ghana Bar Association people, Tokono is home.
So are you warning lawyer Atta Kyea?
Let me say, lawyer Atta Kyea in 2000, were you not in this country? You know the time that he went to court? During the runoff. You know, in 2008 election, during the 2008 election, when we were about going to time, the MPP went to court. What time did he go to court? That time, was it a vacation or not? Where the judges sitting, he was the one that even first introduced this CI 47 or the 79, that the chief justice had the power to cause judges to sit on irregular days to hear a matter.
Including holidays.
Including holidays. This was Atta Kyea in 2008. You see, the internet, social media is not friendly to politicians that are not straightforward to us.
The psychological stress. He's been working all year round, and you still want to force him to go to court.
If there is anybody that is causing psychological damage and stress to the client, here at Dubois and Hanan, it is Atta Kyea. What they are doing is so dangerous to the stability of these people. Can you imagine, Blessed, that you are the one facing the criminal prosecution? Now,
So why do you plan to prosecute me or something?
No, maybe one day.
No, don't try that. Don't try that. Don't try that.
But can you imagine that Adubois is facing a criminal prosecution? Now, Atta Kyea is in court saying that the sort of allegations that leveled on Adubois are all false. Is that not the case? So it must be in the interest of what? Atta Kyea that the case is tried expeditiously, so that the client is relieved of all these charges, so that he and the wife can go to their homes and have their freedom. So they must rather be thankful to the Chief Justice for saying that, look, we want to dispense with this matter as quickly as possible. By saying that you cannot sit or you cannot take part in the case during vacation, does it suggest to me, he is suggesting to me that he does not have confidence in the whole case. That is why he's trying to play the late tactics.
He's never said that.
He doesn't need to tell me.
And what Ivan was saying, for instance,
yes,
it makes sense, isn't it? That you've been working all year round. You could even break down if you don't take some level of vacation. Look,
so if you are to go,
in the Hanan case, for instance, we're told by the media that even our former Attorney General is not feeling fine. He's in and out of the hospital.
Well, he has been granting interviews all of his life. People within us.
It's
all because of the stress, brother. He's been dealing with so many cases.
If you want to rest, you can go to transitions and book for.
Anthony, go to. Anthony, go to order 75 for me.
Order
75 and read the last.
So why are you quoting?
No, because you see,
intimidate people.
No, they are lawyers, and I'm expecting them to behave within the confines of the law. You see, when you go to 75, the last May, the last is it I or something? Rule 4. What is there for?
No, let me see. The last rule there.
So he's not feeling well. The man is not feeling.
No, let me tell you something. When you are taken to court, there is no law that says that compulsorily you must have a lawyer representing you. And this is captured in the order 75.
Rule 8.
Rule 8. You may represent yourself. And that is why when lawyers issue statements or they are issuing any rate, they say on the instructions of their client. You understand? The client is the one that is instructing you. So whatever you are doing, you are acting on behalf of somebody. Is Atta Kyea saying that all that he is doing, he has the instructions of Adubois? And if he has the instructions of Adubois, so Adubois feels that or believes that he doesn't have a good case, so it must be dragged. Is that the impression that they are creating to us? Okay. The last Saturday we came here, we referred to why they went on demonstration. You know, this was one of the reasons why they went on demonstration. They copiously stated it that because the judges were going to sit during vacation, the MPP must demonstrate when you are not supported by any competent law.
Okay.
What is this?
So
where are these people taking us to?
Anyway.
How can it be anywhere when people are blatantly flouting the laws of this land under the guise of democracy? Why? And this is now a topic, a subject matter for us to discuss. Oh, I am saddened. This one, I don't envy any of those.
Which of the bar associations do you belong to?
You know, the bar at Dove Kandishi. Okay. There's a bar at Dove Kandishi.
Yes, a drinking.
That is why that Fiamepo group, you know, they also have their association.
Law Society.
Law Society.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you that's why I gave you the history on that.
Okay.
Very soon you have different
No, we are not praying for
bodies.
that.
When people have started doing politics with this, it will get to that point.
Let me bring...
And into the communications director of my United Party, Solomon Owusu. And I'm obtaining. Can I be the program in SC, Moson for Steve Zandoni, and Chibia, Messa, anybody shall be. Bye bye.